Geometry question here. We have a rectangle ABCD of area 768, out of which a semicircular part. Okay. So if it says a semicircular part, the entire semicircle should be inside the rectangle. See, I'm pondering on that thing because ideally you will always have two scenarios when you're drawing a semicircle inside a rectangle. It could be something like this, or it could be something like this. Exceptional case, it would just touch the other side where the sides are in the ratio of 1:2. But this is why I was focusing on the word part, because when it says part, I know it is this scenario. Otherwise, I mean, the semicircle is not entirely a part of the rectangle, right? So semicircular part with diameter AB. Okay, the diameter is AB. All right. So AB is less than BC because as I discussed, I mean, let me just show that. Okay, I've taken that off. So let me just draw that once more. So we are concerned about the second scenario, right? In the first scenario, as I said, I mean, this won't be a part. Something is outside the rectangle. So it might happen that this is touching. So this could also happen, but only in this case, or let's say this is the rectangle. In this case, in these two cases, only the semicircle will be part of it. So if it is just touching, well, then okay. Let me not get into that. That's over analysis, I believe. So let's not get into all of that. So I know a rough diagram like this. The second case is going to happen. That is okay. That much is understood by me. Okay, now it says the area of the semicircle is this 72 pi, right? So this is the area of the semicircular part. The perimeter of the leftover portion. So, okay, so let me work with the radius first. So we know that the area of a semicircle is half of a circle. So this is 72 pi. So we can quickly solve this. Is 144, square root of that is 12. Sorry. So the radius is 12, giving us the diameter as 24. So AB is 24. And we know the area of the rectangle also 768. So 24 into this thing. I mean, if I take 48 off, I have 720. So I'm just breaking the 768 as this. So 24, I mean, 720 divided by 24 is 30, and this is 2. So the other part, the BC, should be 32. So 24 into 32 will give us 768. You can simply divide also, but this is a little faster. So let me now draw. So as I was analyzing first, AB is less than BC any which way. So let me draw the rectangle first. And we have a portion cut off. This is a little tough to do. Okay, let me assume this is not by scale, by the way. So this part is 24 and this part is 32. So these are known to us. This is 24 and this is 32. And we are looking for the perimeter of this leftover portion. So we are looking for the perimeter of this, 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 and this. So this is the perimeter that we are looking for, the highlighted part. So couple of 32s will come as the part of the perimeter. So 32 and 32 will come out. So this one and this one, these two will be part of the perimeter, and this will also be contributing to the perimeter. So that is 24. So all we have to do is find the perimeter of this curved surface of the semicircle. So that is half of the 2 pi r. So that is pi r, and that is pi into 12 because the radius was 12, right? And we only have 12 pi in one of the options, so we can straight away mark that. So our answer is option A in this case. 88 plus 12 pi. You can also add this up. 32 plus 32 is 64 plus 24 is 88. But I mean, from pi you cannot have the constant bit, so that has to be the 12 pi has to be the remaining part. So that's it for this question. Nothing too much into it. It's a very straightforward question, and also a very easy one. So I would say, I mean, these analysis should not take too much time to do. Even if you don't analyze the AB less than BC in this particular question, it's fine. I mean, I was mentioning that because those kind of things happens naturally to me. because the basics are at right place. If it doesn't, you can analyze it later on for some other question, which might be a little complicated of this part. But in this particular question, that actually didn't play a role. So ideally, this would take around 45 seconds to a minute to solve. Should take 45 seconds to a minute to solve. Ideally, I would say 45 seconds because pretty straightforward question here. And definitely a round one question. You should have all the basics at your right place, including that of geometry, so that you don't leave out questions like these. I mean, these are easy ones, sitters, we would call it for CAT perspective. So that's it for this question. Hope that was understood. Thank you.